This is a little bit of unusual video from what I do, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the best laptops from around 1,25,000 rupees up to 20,000 rupees. So let's begin, and a few key points before I start this video. The good thing is all of the laptops that I'm going to show you mostly will be with AMD CPUs that are like Zen 3 or Zen 2 over here, because otherwise the Intel options are not that great, and AMD is already a lot better in like even single core in Zen 3, and even in multi-core the performance is way better than Intel's. There is not even a competition right now with AMD and Intel when you compare it with the multi-threading, even in single threaded performance when you go to the high end. So that's why again the most options will be with AMD Ryzens. All the laptops that I show you guys today in this list is gonna be coming with SSDs, either NVMe or M.2. And there will be of course a difference on the H and U series of CPUs. And in this current situation, I would say you might still be working from home, and that's why you might be needing these laptops. So yeah, whatever your budget is, I have a laptop for you. So do watch this video till the end. And I'll be making a playlist with these videos, and I'll try to focus on what's best each category of products. So yeah, for laptops, for CPUs, I'm thinking about. So yeah, maybe in future I'll do that, but let's focus on today's video. And all the links for this laptop will be listed in the description box below. So just do not worry about the links, and I'll put everything in the description. And while I'm making these videos, the SBI card offer is going on. If you have a SBI credit card, you can definitely take advantage of these offers. You can get 1250 rupees off on all of these laptops if you're buying from Flipkart. And if you're a gamer and you do not know about the current GPU scenario, let me tell you that the GPU prices has like quadrupled for PCs. So even if you're building a PC or something, you won't be simply able to find a GPU easily. Like the 20,000 rupees GPUs right now is available for about 60 to 80,000. That's the current situation. So starting off this video with the high-end options, and that is for about 1,26,000 rupees. And yes, this budget is not for everyone. This is a completely enthusiast kind of segment. And let me tell you, this is a like beast of a laptop right now. And for this price, again, when you look at the specs, the price becomes not that expensive in my opinion, because with these specs, if you want to build a PC, that will pretty much cross this kind of budget. And that is for again 1,26,000 rupees. Now, this is a Asus ROG Strix G15, has a 15-inch 144Hz display. And with that, this laptop has a 5800H. That is a 8-core 16-thread CPU, and that is Zen 3, where you get the like best kind of single core performance and as well as the multi-threaded performance. So 8-core 16-thread CPU, 16 GB of RAM, and 1 TB SSD, 2.3 kgs. So yeah, it is a little bit of heavier side, but yeah, this is a gaming laptop. Let's look at the GPU, right? This is a RTX 3060 that you are getting, the latest generation of the NVIDIA GPUs. That is the RTX 3060 or 30 series. You are getting a 3060, 5800H, 16 GB RAM, and 1 TB SSD. You get the whole deal, and of course the RGB, you can't miss that. So this is a really great deal in my opinion for 1,26,000 rupees. If you have the budget, definitely go for this one. Let's move on to the next one. This laptop is costing about 93,000 rupees. So yeah, below 1 lakh. So if your budget is 1 lakh for a gaming laptop, this is where you need to focus. So this is a laptop with the like Ryzen 5 5600H. The previous one was Ryzen 7, and here you get the Ryzen 5 5600H, which has a 6-core 12-thread CPU. Yes, I am using the desktop counterpart of this CPU, that is the 5600X, and that is working amazingly well. This is again Zen 3, amazing single core performance, like way better than Intel's, and of course it beats out the like Intel 6-core 12-thread CPUs in multi-threading too. So this is the best 6-core 12-thread CPU that you can get on a laptop pretty much, at least till date. So right now, let me show you the other specs. Yes, it too comes with the 16 GB RAM, and there is 512 GB SSD instead of that 1 TB previously, because the budget constraints. So yeah, and we have the RTX 3050 Ti over here, not the 3060, but 3050 Ti is gonna be really good. Again, latest like 30 series of the NVIDIA GPUs. And with that, we do have a 144Hz display, and again 15.6 inch. But the good thing over here on this laptop is it is a lot lighter. This is for about 2.1 kgs. That is just great, and of course the RGBs are still there, but you are getting a gaming laptop that is 2.1 kg, not 2.5 kg or something. That is going to be a more heavy kind of deal. So yeah, you definitely can move around with this laptop. This is gonna be a little bit heavy, but yeah, not too heavy like a huge gaming laptop or something. 2.1 kg for a gaming laptop with these kind of specs is gonna be amazing when you are moving around with this kind of specs, in my opinion. So yeah, this is the best value for money gaming laptop I would say that you can get for this kind of price, under 1 lakh rupees. Now let's assume if you're not a gamer and you need a light and thin option, and you don't do much Windows kind of stuff, like Windows apps, you don't need them much, and if you want to switch to Apple, definitely I would say go for the MacBook Air M1. That is gonna be the best deal, like if you are looking for a thin and light laptop with really great performance and really great productivity kind of laptop. And if you want really great battery life, yes, on those gaming laptops you won't simply get great battery life. The battery life on gaming laptops usually are like 3 to 4 hours, but with this MacBook Air M1, the like latest MacBook Air M1 of 2020, yes, the M1X did not come in 2021 yet, so yeah, and with this like MacBook Air M1, you're gonna get about 20 hours of like battery life, pretty much like continuous usage. You might be even heavily using it. So yeah, 17 to 20 hours of usage is amazing for a laptop. It comes with USB Type-C charging and stuff, of course, but yeah, you have to live the dongle life. Be careful with that. So if you're worried about dongle stuff, maybe don't go with that. But for 93,000 rupees, you can't beat the like MacBook Air M1 pretty much. And you're getting a really bright display on this one and a really high quality display. And this M1 edition of the MacBook Air simply beats out the previous MacBook Pros pretty much, which used to cost like about 2 lakh rupees. That is just amazing. And if you can live with macOS, definitely go for the MacBook Air M1 for this budget. Now I'm going to show you the under 70,000 rupees option. So this is a Ryzen 7 5700U laptop. It comes with 8 core 16 thread CPU. Yes, not a H edition kind of thing, but yeah, this is a thin and light laptop. And again, this comes with a touchscreen. So if you're someone who is looking for a like touchscreen laptop, this is the best option for you pretty much. And of course, this is a Ryzen 7, and the battery life over here is going to be great with the Ryzen CPUs because like the 7nm architecture, and that is going to be a really helpful situation when you are using outdoors and stuff, if you need a really like efficient laptop with great performance. And one quick note that I thought I should mention over here, that all the like Ryzen CPU laptops that does not include a dedicated GPU, those laptops do have a really great iGPU, and the iGPUs on the AMD Ryzen laptops are way superior than Intel's iGPUs. And you can literally play 1080p like games over there, like up to 50-60 FPS, sometimes even 100 FPS they can push. Like on the Ryzen 7 5700U, they can push pretty much like 100 FPS in Valorant or something like that. This is gonna be a real deal. It also comes with 16 GB RAM, and it has a 512 GB SSD. And the weight is around 1.5 kg, so yeah, very lightweight, and 14 inch of course. So yeah, for decent battery life, great performance, premium look, and touchscreen and stuff, if you need those, and also a stylus if you need that, definitely go for this one under 70,000 rupees. And this one also has a fingerprint scanner, so if you're looking for a laptop which has a fingerprint scanner, yes, this one does have a fingerprint scanner. If you're looking for a gaming laptop for about 73,000 rupees, about 70 plus, so I would say this is going to be a really amazing option. Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3 comes with Ryzen 7 4800H, so high performance CPU, and that is a 8 core 16 thread Zen 2 CPU. So yes, the performance is going to be insane in the CPU side, but here let me tell you, the GPU performance will not be that great because it comes with a GTX 1650, but yeah, like decent performance it will offer, 40 to 50 FPS in GTA 5. So yeah, I would say this is going to be a good value for money laptop if you're looking for more of a CPU kind of performance. Again, comes with the IPS display, 8 GB RAM, 512 GB SSD, all the good stuff. We have 2.2 kg of weight for this laptop because again, this is a gaming laptop. Now under 70 to 60,000 rupees, if you're looking for a gaming laptop, I would say most of the laptops are out of stock. Like there was a laptop which comes with the 5500U Ryzen 5 that had a 6 core 12 thread CPU and comes with the 1650 GTX 1650, and that laptop is currently out of stock everywhere. If you can find it in a store for about 56,000 rupees, that is gonna be a really amazing deal. If you're getting it only under 60,000, then only it becomes a good deal. Otherwise, no, I think that's not a good deal if you're getting it for 66,000 rupees. Because it comes with that U kind of CPU, not H. So instead of that, I would suggest that you buy this Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3 which comes with the 4600H. Yes, Zen 2. Even the 5500U is Zen 2. So yeah, and this is a H series CPU, the 4600H. So that will offer a way better gaming performance, I would say, and like heavier task performance. And this comes with again a NVIDIA GTX 1650 GPU, and we have 8 GB of RAM and 512 GB SSD. This is a really like much better deal in my opinion for about 63,000 rupees. I would say this is a really great gaming laptop if you're buying at this budget. And also this comes with the IPS 120Hz display. The display is gonna be way better for this kind of price. So again, if you can't get the Aspire 7 for around 56,000 rupees, then definitely go for this Lenovo IdeaPad Gaming 3. This is gonna be offering a way better performance in a like budget, in my opinion, about for 63,000 rupees for a gaming laptop. Again, weighs about 2.2 kgs. So yeah, typical gaming laptop weights over here under 55,000 rupees. I'm moving around right now. Lenovo ThinkPad E14. And this one is the latest 2021 edition. Comes with a Ryzen 5 4650U Pro edition, because this is a business class laptop, and with this one you're gonna get a much better warranty service and stuff like that. Like if something breaks down or something, if you go to the service center, they will definitely offer you a priority service for this laptop, because again this is a business class laptop, 4650U Pro edition over here, because this is a business laptop again, and that is a 6-core 12-thread Zen 2 CPU, very close to that 5500U that was previously there. And this laptop does not come with a GPU because the weight of this laptop is about 1.6 kg, but the build quality of this particular laptop is gonna be way better when compared to the other laptops, in my opinion. So yeah, this is a like old school ThinkPad E14 design. So yeah, very hardy kind of design over here, and it's gonna be splash proof and stuff like that, like dust proof. So yeah, if you work really outdoors and if you are someone who travels a lot with your laptop in like construction areas and stuff like that, this is gonna be a really amazing value for money deal. For this price, you're getting a really great performance. 8 GB RAM, 256 GB SSD you are getting. By the way, most of the laptops that I'm showing you does have a like upgradable slot and stuff. Of course, the MacBook Air M1 does not have those slots. So if you're like wondering about that, no, the MacBook Air M1 does not have those slots. But yeah, most of the laptops over here does have a upgradable RAM slot, and they may even have like extra M.2 or NVMe SSD slot. Now let's move on to the next option for about 52,000 rupees. This is a HP 14, and that comes with a Ryzen 5 5500U. Yes, again, does not come with a GPU because this is a thin and light again. The weight is about 1.46 kgs. So yeah, very lightweight in my opinion. And yeah, this comes with like backlit keyboard and stuff like that, all of those good stuff. And 8 GB RAM, 512 GB SSD. Yes, the RAM is also upgradable over here. I would say only one thing that I need to mention over here with these HP 14 laptops, the display is like coming with a glossy kind of finish, not a matte finish. So if you're worried about that, maybe you need to be careful. But yeah, this comes with a glossy display, but that's fine. Even in your smartphone you have a glossy display. Performance is gonna be great. Again, 6-core 12-thread Ryzen 5 5500U Zen 2, so no issues with performance over here. And now let's go down even more on the budget. This laptop is for about 43,000 rupees. So if your budget is about 40 to 45,000, this is gonna be the best deal around this budget. And let me show you this HP 14 with Ryzen 3 5300U. Yes, this is a Ryzen 3, but do not think that this is a like very bad kind of CPU performance that you will get. Let me tell you, this 5300U is a 4-core 8-thread CPU. If you're looking at Intel's side, you're only getting an i3 for about 43,000 rupees. That is a 2-core 4-thread CPU. So you can guess the performance of difference over there, because this is a 4-core 8-thread Zen 2 CPU. So in my opinion, this is gonna be a really great like performance beast for this kind of 40 to 45,000 budget. So do not just go with i3 11 Gen or something like that. That's just a 2-core 4-thread. So yeah, like skip that i3s if you can. Even if you cannot, skip it. So I would say this laptop over here comes with 8 GB RAM and 512 GB SSD, and the weight is about again 1.46 kg. So very lightweight over here. Again, a thin and light, great quality laptop in my opinion. Yes, the screen is glossy again. So if you're worried about glossy screen, I don't have an option for you, because again, the performance of this laptop is gonna be amazing. You can definitely live with a glossy display. So yeah, the battery life is gonna be good enough for these laptops pretty much. Like whichever has the U CPUs, just do not worry. The battery life is gonna be above 6 hours pretty much, in my opinion. And if your budget is strict to 40,000 rupees and you cannot simply go above 40,000, then only this laptop you should buy. And this laptop is a HP 15s, and this is a 15-inch laptop. There is a also 14-inch version, of course, and I will list both of them in the description, do not worry. And this one is coming with a Ryzen 3 4300U over here. So the 4300U is just the previous gen, but the same CPU comes with Zen 2. You should not worry about the Zen architecture kind of thing, because both 5300U and 4300U are Zen 2. But here is the difference. The 5300U that I showed previously has multi-threading, or hyper-threading, you may call it that way. So that had 4-core 8-thread, but this one has 4-core 4 threads. So yeah, that's the difference. So you are getting not 8 threads but 4-core 4 thread over here. So for a little bit better performance, if you want to just get the 5300U kind of laptop that I showed previously. Definitely, if your budget is strict up to 38,000 rupees, then only go for this particular laptop. Yes, it has 8GB RAM to 56GB SSD, but this does not have a backlit keyboard because this is the 15-inch model and it does not have a backlit keyboard, and no fingerprint scanner over here. Even in the previous HP 14 and 15, they do not have fingerprint scanner because they are focusing on price to performance ratio. So yeah, that do not include fingerprint scanners. And this laptop weighs about 1.7 kgs because this is a 15.6-inch display. But if you are getting the 14-inch display, then the weight is gonna be down to 1.46 kgs. And in the 14-inch version, again, you are gonna get the backlit keyboard and stuff like that. So yeah, you can also get 512GB options, SSD 512GB options for this laptop. I'll list all of those things in the description, do not worry. This laptop might not be that great, but let me tell you, if your budget is strict on under 20,000 rupees, then only go for this laptop. But again, the build quality may be having issues. The trackpad may not be that good. It might even stop working after 1 month or something. So yeah, this is a very budget laptop, comes with N4020 Intel. That is, I think, 2-core 2-thread processor, and this CPU I would say is even less or half the performance of i3, or even 100% less performance you are gonna get on this Celeron N4020 CPU. But yeah, if your budget is pretty much stuck to 20,000 rupees, then only go for this laptop. If you really need one, then only go for this. Otherwise, just don't bother going with this. Just get the Ryzen 4300U laptop I showed previously for about under 40,000 rupees pretty much, because again, this laptop may have some issues with the build quality. But yeah, it looks good. It's thin and light, of course, very light, about 1.4 kg I guess. And this one has webcam too if you need that. But yeah, don't rely on the trackpad or the keyboard. They might go kaput a few months of usage with this laptop. So yeah, that was all the laptops that I could find with my knowledge on the budget, from 1,25,000 rupees up to 20,000 rupees, or even less, 19,000 rupees pretty much. Let me know in the comments which one you are looking forward to, and if you have any questions about any laptops, if you're you need a specific work kind of laptop, if you are someone who works on Photoshop only, or you work on Premiere Pro only, or you work for audio stuff or graphic design stuff or coding. So let me just know in the comments. If you are confused with something, if you have any questions or queries, definitely let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer them, and share this video with your friends if they are looking for a laptop for work from home stuff, or for their gaming needs and stuff like that, or for streaming, etc., or content creation maybe. So yeah, that was all the options that I could find, and these ones you can't simply beat at this moment pretty much, because the price to performance ratio for these laptops pretty much is gonna be the best as of today. When there is global GPU shortage, even in US, people are running in micro centers for grabbing a GPU. This is kind of the situation right now, even without any kind of offers, or even without any kind of deals. So yeah, those are all the laptops that I could find in this price segment. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel down there if you have not yet. This is Tito from KD and Tech signing off for today. I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.